Hey, here we go. The controller hooked up. What's going on? Hey,
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell when the army hears us.
Alas, for lightning, the beast heaved
Shit.
its foul girth, let loose a roar, and dropped it to earth. Now came the Witcher in one mighty pound, give fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out, out breathed flame, and thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hope, alas, had turned to dust.
Not bad.
Drink up the ocean and
this
set fire to the wood, but nothing in this struggle can come to any good.
this is stupid.
The Lord shall have come of Diana and Vega. Fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. The witness till the time was true, then 12 gods and spun, struck the monster rush. The hero struck deep by the Shelmar's red claws, so the Witcher shall perish in cavernous maws. The bow who leaves after love's first spurt, so the Witcher with the Shelmar let its foul heart burn. Dies three his racer strikes belly, Shelman's cries loud, blood transforms into jelly.
What the fuck? Hit the B button to dodge, and he didn't flip and dodge. I hate this. I hate this damn thing. It's gonna be long and hard, man. Yeah.
Tell when the army hears us.
Alas, for lightning, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked it to earth. Then down came the Witcher in one mighty pound. Fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out, out, flame.
Oh, I'm
And
hitting
thus
B.
the Witcher's life was
Dodges.
and turns to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood, for nothing in this struggle can come to any good. Triumph against all odds!
Just like when he does this roll thing, it fucks me. And it does a lot of damage. Hello, welcome to the stream. Really annoying. Because, I mean, he's got a lot of in his outer skin. He's not made of rock. It's just like really hard.
To the beast, its plans confound! Hold on, Duchess!
I'm doing alright. Just trying to kill this damn thing, whatever it is. I hate when he does his that. It does so much damage when he does the rolling thing.
All our hope collapse and turns to dust.
I'm gonna die. That sucks. How are you doing? I'm gonna see if I can, what other abilities or potions I have. They're ridiculous, if you ask me. So I've had him so close to being dead. And it just doesn't do it. Something better. There's 15. 10 of those. Put that on. Here, I'll change this one out. Draconids? I don't even know. Put that on. Follow. This has to be good.
Gotta keep it down.
Alas, my knight! Let his feet its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked into earth. Down came the Witcher in one mighty pound. Give right to the beast, its plans confound!
We're going pretty good so far. I'm trying to, I'm kind of a small streamer, just trying to get more followers and stuff. Who knows, maybe seems like getting partnered is going to be a hard thing on Twitch. I'm just doing it for fun. tell you exactly why, because most people don't lock their FPS to their stream FPS. If you stream in 60 FPS, which you have to on Twitch, you need to lock your stream to 60 FPS. Otherwise, you'll have frame pacing issues. If your frames are completely in sync with your stream, it'll be buttery smooth. But people who play at like 90 FPS and stream, well,
Thus the witch's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas,
that
had
smooth.
turned to dust. Drink up the ocean.
So
and set
the best
fire
way to do
the
it is make sure
nothing it is
that you
done.
set your game to where you can maintain a 60 FPS always with no fluctuations. And then lock your FPS in the game to 60 and then stream at 60.
Light of the beast
The
has been
frames that
weighed
your
by the
game
gods.
produces
Soon
matches
the
exactly
witches
what
shall
OBS is
triumph against
recording.
all odds.
That's how you get 100% accuracy frame pacing. Crap, willing me to let that? Yeah, use it. Decrease my game volume. Yeah, if the game volume's too loud, I can. I don't know if it was. Give me a second. Game volume. So I decreased it. It's negative 4 dB. Right now, tell me if this is better. It's negative 4 dB. Does it still need to be lower, or is it good enough? Lower more if I need to. This is good. Use your ability, Witcher. Fire. She just did it again. And then, oh my god. Need to die. Oh no. That to roll dodge and it didn't do grenade man. See, let me. Right. This is really hard. Only because the thing does this roll. And it spins all around and it's hard to dodge it. And even though I hit the B button to do a dodge, it just hits you so damn hard.
Gotta keep it down. Nobody hears us.
Alas, for nightly, the beast's teeth takes foul earth. Let loose a roar and knock it to earth. In 190 pounds to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound.
Not good.
The beast has been gods. Soon the witcher shall triumph against all odds.
Keep doing this.
Break up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good.
Ugly bastard.
The witcher waited till the time was true.
Oh,
Then
wow.
12
I did a lot of
danced
damage
and
to him that
spun,
time.
struck the monster
That was
like
nice.
fool.
We'll try to do this. Gosh. That's a good one. He's throwing all these damn rocks around. Why is it not letting me do my thing? Dead. This is so hard. I use a dual PC streaming setup.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. And out came the witcher in one mighty pound, to give fight to the beast, his friends were found. Out shrieked Flame, and thus the witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Bring up the ocean and set fire to the wood, for nothing in the struggle can come to any good. Woe to us all if the monster's the victor, then naught shall have come of valor and freedom. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the witcher shall triumph against all odds.
Oh, again? To figure out another way to do this.
Keep it down.
Alas, for night, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and down came the witcher in one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out came the and thus the witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust.
How did he dodge that?
Not good.
Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good. Woe to us all if the monster's the victor, then naught shall have come of
And I'm dead again. Wish I had something that would actually heal me, not over time, but instantly, and I don't. I don't have anything that heals like instantly. It's all over time. Yeah, it just doesn't work out so good.
Gotta keep it down.
Alas, for night, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. Then down came the witcher in one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. For the Duchess! Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood.
And I used the fire thing. And I'm like sitting here. Man. So annoying. Guess I need to find something to do. I got the crap.
Gotta keep it down.
Alas, the beast heaved its foul girth. And loose roar and knocked into earth. Out came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound. Out breathed flame, and thus the Witcher's life was snuffed.
Shit.
All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Take up the ocean and set fire to the wood. But nothing struggle can come to any good.
Makes no sense, man. I've had this thing almost dead multiple times and I just couldn't do it.
In one mighty pound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out with them, and thus the witch's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood, for nothing in this struggle can come to any good.
He was at work thing. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Right there, you should have hit him and it didn't. It didn't hit him. That time it did.
deep by the Shellma's red claws, so the Witcher rebels in Garen's wars. The Witcher waited till the time was true, then twirled, danced, and spun, but the monster that grew.
Keep going like this.
Honor, wine, and country!
The fucking fire on him. What's he doing? Run, you stupid Geralt.
Strikes belly, Selma's eyes wrinkle out, blood transforms into jelly.
Look at it, he's gonna spin around.
Hermany lies prostrate, he has breathed his last breath. Avenge, ye Witcher, fight bravely unto death!
Come on, man. Yes, finally. Hey, what's up? Finally got this thing.
The Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia,
Doing all right.
master of the witching
Trying to beat this
trade.
Blood and Wine DLC.
Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
What's going on in your world?
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Day was okay. I am busy at work.
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you.
Eat some.
Approaches.
Got done eating dinner with the wife. So, some
Geralt,
kind of pork steaks and some stir-fried vegetable and some roasted
You shall
potatoes.
talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop.
Yeah, I use two
For we must make
PCs
off
for my
with
streaming.
Geralt. We should talk.
My desktop has a 4080 in
We
it,
had been
64
long
gig of
awaiting
RAM,
your life.
and my
Had nearly lost
laptop that
Then
streams the
suddenly,
game,
that
it has a
entrance,
4080
so
in it and
spectacular.
32 gigs of RAM.
Your Grace, Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume
Yeah,
suffered
pretty
a few
much.
bumps,
I've
scars,
messed around
and
with it a
bruises,
little bit,
but
but
in
I've
return,
been
gained
streaming
eternal
regularly,
glory as he who
a
slew
little
the
bit every
monster.
day, few
What about the
hours
crowd?
after
Say the
work.
Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a
I
massacre.
record my
Though we
gameplay
value
2
your
and
fortuitous
4K,
intervention in the arena,
and then I
we would remind you your services
basically
have been
upload it to
retained,
YouTube,
and as
so
shall soon
people.
become
So I
clear,
stream on here,
you
and then
will
I
be
upload the
generously
video of the
compensated,
stream to
completing
YouTube.
another task altogether.
It's the same name on YouTube, Lava One Rain.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But whatever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Works a lot better if you have 2 PCs set up. I thought about getting a 5080 video card for my desktop and selling my 4080, but it's still only 16 gigs of RAM, and
Tell
I'm
us,
finding in some of these newer
have you come
games,
alone?
16 gigs isn't
Or
enough.
did
I max it
Viscount
out.
Julian accompany you?
Wish to see
And I
Dandelion,
don't know
Your
if I
Grace.
want to pay
Yes.
$2,000
no.
for a 5090. It's just ridiculous.
Yes, but solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death
Share
sentence we
something
so
with me.
justly handed down
Okay.
upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of
Good
an
man.
alchemist or a mage.
Just starting off.
Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable
maybe
of
if I
defeating the beast
was
on our own, without
Big
an
like
outsider's help.
Asmongold, I'd hire
I've no doubt
an
about it.
editor or an
Damien,
artist or something, but
we
I'm
settled
not.
the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
Yeah, I can read
So
your
he died
message.
suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murderer will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton. Immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
Roach.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me! Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Come on. Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Long may she live!
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way! Sharp right! Take care!
Good!
Look on!
Clear a path! Clear the way, I said! Is this part of the game?
You've taken me.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. Colton fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other Phoenix Egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try it.
Hey,
Your Grace.
with this golden fish and this unicorn.
Fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water?
Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed up trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Disgraceful!
He's ruined the game.
Banquets and wine are rather suited.
About to burst from the surface.
What? It's positively useless. She can't possibly see a thing. What precisely is
An abstract what, gentlemen? The future.
cards are thought to be music, but
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
Damn it. Stay calm. Shh. Easy now.
Well, that's hardly fair. Flagrant cheating is what it is.
Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Hands off, a man's life is at stake.
A bold-faced lie.
Let's show the scoundrel the true meaning of valor.
Man needs to be taught a lesson.
We shall teach you manners.
The man needs to be taught a lesson.
We shall teach you manners.
He's a cheat, a cad. You shall regret your dishonesty, doubt. He's a cheat, a cad. You shall regret your dishonesty, doubt.
Damn.
I hope you've learnt your lesson.
If not, we're available for more tutoring.
Fuck-a-doodle-doo. No rematch. Got no time. I'm in a hurry.
They're done at last.
Unworthy. But your grace, I wish only take good care.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
Mice and cheese. Palace pantry, maybe?
No. The hare is obliged to hide here in the gardens. Look, if we take roll, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads hard cheese. Why, it's greenhouse!
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
What the butch?
What was that?
Shit, that's the killer. Got some big ass fucking claws like Wolverine or something. Really? Oh, Witcher. Let's drop this bitch.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one.
I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
Oh shit, he's hard. Holy. This got dropped.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate!
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself!
No, he's my friend.
What's happening?
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one night since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
The game.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence
You
is
can turn it
stacking up
off, I
against
forget
him.
to.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged. We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
I wish you health.
My tooth!
She looked at me, all right. Looked right at me.
Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
My dear Geralt.
I hope all is well. I imagine you hot on the trail of some nasty monster. Or is it an overly complex curse this time? Oh, Geralt, I wish I knew for certain. Whatever is keeping you busy, perhaps you'll need a break. For those moments, I offer you this intriguing little mystery I happened on in an old manuscript I bought off a merchant from Nazaire. The tome's author claims a certain Professor Moreau once called Beauclair home, and this professor conducted research into Witcher mutations. I don't know much else, but I suspect that alone might pique your interest. The tome mentioned a journal interred with the scholar when he passed. It could very well lead you to his laboratory. I'm enclosing a map I found folded in the tome. It's smudged in a few places, but I hope it proves useful anyway. Please be careful and come back to me quickly. Your Triss.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
The colors I would see on the Duchy's banners. Red,
Chris.
white, and rose.
Theotis chapped heels, boring heartburn.
Sweet prophet Labionis. Where am I?
The guard brings peace to our domains.
The best steel in all.
Think you could crap? Farewell.
No, see you later.
Don't crowd around.
I wonder what the old lady...
Anyone making trouble during the festival will be severely punished.
Regis. Pick some other place to meet. Kiki Moors. Victuals are plenty around here.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind, but we did not meet so I could prove how very original I am.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which
go to bed soon,
Kovinaris gave a
guys.
rather poetic name: resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. The spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Yeah, I'm tired, guys. We'll wait for Elder Scrolls 6
What was that?
and
Raven?
Witcher 4.
Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me?
Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Got plenty of questions I'd like to ask, but let's postpone any longer conversations until things calm down.
Unable to focus your thoughts at the moment, I understand. I too am anxious to know the news. It's dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt it.
Yeah, that was a lot right there to take in. Time later.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse, in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skill.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in... spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well. So, see you later. Tomes, thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative. And to you, my friend.
Damn, it's a lot to take in. Hey guys, it is late. I gotta get some rest. I got work early tomorrow. Thanks for watching the stream. Be on again tomorrow night. Hope everyone has a good night. And see y'all tomorrow night. Peace. Good night.